I should have trusted my gut the moment he said my name, my full name. Before I'd even closed the door, it was 11:47 p.m. when I requested the ride from outside the bar. My phone was at 6%. My friends had already left, and I just wanted to get home. The app said Michael would arrive in 3 minutes, driving a silver Honda Civic. When the car pulled up, I checked the license plate twice. It matched. "Sarah," he said as I climbed into the back seat. "Yeah, that's me. Sarah Mitchell," he continued, his eyes meeting mine in the rearview mirror. Long night, my stomach tightened. I hadn't told him my last name. It wasn't in my profile. I'd made sure of that after reading one too many horror stories online. I forced a small laugh, trying to convince myself I was being paranoid. "Maybe it was a lucky guess. Just tired," I said, pulling my jacket tighter. The car smelled faintly of pine air freshener and something else, something stale and organic, like old basement carpet. The back seat was immaculate except for a rosary hanging from the rearview mirror, the beads clicking softly as we pulled away from the curb. I watched the GPS on my phone as we drove. Blue line, simple route, 12 minutes. Everything seemed normal until we passed my street. I waited, a new knot of dread tightening in my gut. Keep it going. "Hey, you just passed." "Don't worry," he interrupted, his voice calm and steady. "I know exactly where you need to go." My blood went cold. "What?" "Your address isn't in the app, Sarah. It never was." I looked down at my phone. The screen showed my destination as I'd entered it. 412 Maple Street, apartment 3B. My hands started to shake. "It's right here. You can see it." "Can I?" He smiled in the mirror. Not cruel, not threatening, just knowing. We turned onto a road I didn't recognize. No streetlights, just dense trees pressing in on both sides, their branches scraping against the windows like fingernails. I grabbed the door handle. Locked. I tried the window button. Nothing. "Child safety locks," he said, answering my unspoken question, "for your protection." "Let me out right now," my voice cracked. "We're almost there." "Where are you taking me?" He didn't answer. The rosary kept clicking. Click! 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 I fumbled with my phone, trying to call 9011, but there was no signal. 1 bar, then nothing. The battery icon blinked 3%. I opened the app to cancel the ride, to report him anything, but the trip had already ended. According to the app, I'd been dropped off safely at my apartment 7 minutes ago. "That's not possible," I whispered. "What's not possible, Sarah?" The trees opened up suddenly, and we entered a clearing. In the headlights, I could see an old house windows dark, paint peeling, porch sagging. Behind it, 3 other cars were parked in a neat row, all silver. All Honda Civics. He put the car in park, but left the engine running. "You've been here before," he said quietly. "You just don't remember yet." I don't. December 4th, 2019. You requested a ride from this exact location, 11:47 p.m. You never made it home that night, did you? My mime, Raseb, December 4th, 2019. That was the night I'd blacked out at a party, the night I'd woken up in my apartment with no memory of how I got there, with bruises I couldn't explain, and a feeling of wrongness that never fully went away. "How do you know that?" He turned around in his seat to face me fully for the first time. In the dim light, his features seemed to shift and blur, like looking at someone through murky water. "Because I'm the one who brought you back my phone, D8. The overhead light went out. In the sudden darkness, I heard all 4 car doors unlock with a soft click. You can leave anytime you want. Sarah." His voice came from somewhere I couldn't pinpoint. "But you'll just keep requesting me. You always do." I don't remember running into the woods. I don't remember how I got home. But when I woke up the next morning in my bed, fully clothed and covered in dirt, there was a 5-star review on my Uber account that I never wrote. "Great driver. Knows exactly where you need to go. and my next ride was already scheduled for 11:47 p.m.